So welcome to the UK News Today. Today news that Kim Jong-un arrives in Singapore for History Summit with US President Donald Trump. Kim Jong-un has arrived in Singapore for his History Summit with the US President Donald Trump. Kim arrived at Airport China 747 that touched again at the Changi Airport. Singapore Foreign Affairs Minister Vivian Balakrishnan tweeted a photo of himself meeting Kim, welcome Chairman Kim Jong-un, who has just arrived in Singapore. He wrote on Twitter, Kim and Mr. Trump are expected to land in Singapore today, within hours of each other in advance of a history summit over the reclusive country arsenal of nuclear weapons. The summit to be held on Tuesday could be a nuclear standoff between the old foes and transform Kim Jong-un's improved country. The U.S. delegation, the road from the G7 meeting in Canada, will arrive on Sunday evening, and Trump is set to meet Singapore's Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong on Monday. Trump is scheduled to arrive at Singapore as Papa Laba Abbas at 8:35 p.m. on Sunday and go to the Sierra Hotel according to the White House. Officials on board Air Force One include Secretary of State Mil Permo, National Security Advisor John Bolton, White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, and White House Press Secretary and Sarah Sanders. The direct flight from Beijing landed in Singapore on Saturday, raising speculations that a delegation of North Korean officials had joined the advice team headed by Kim's close aide Kim Jong-un, who was in Singapore to prepare for the talks. All 26 cargo planes that accompany Kim Jong-un on his most recent visit to China departed Beijing on Sunday morning, bound of Singapore. A stake at the summit, North Korean nuclear weapon peace on the Korean Peninsula. North Korea spent decades developing nuclear weapons, culminating is a test of a thermonuclear device in 2017. It also successfully tested missiles that had enough range to reach the U.S. mainland. The test came as champion of maximum pressure led by the United States that tightened economic sanctions against North Korea and raised the possibility of military actions. In the year's address, Kim said his country had completed development of its nuclear program and would cause one of economic developments, suggesting a meeting with South Korea. After a flurry of contacts between two Koreas, South Korea officials suggested Trump in March that Kim would be willing to meet face to face. Summit comes after weeks of sometimes contentious discussion and was publicly cancelled amid North Korean outrage over messaging from some U.S. advisors. Many remain skeptical Kim will ever completely abandon his nuclear programs. They believe his latest engagement is aimed at getting the United States to its crippling economic section that has squeezed improved country. For Trump's successful summit will see him achieve badly needed kudos on the international stage ahead of congressional election in November. Thank you very much for listening to the UK News. I hope you enjoyed this news. Please subscribe to the channel to get more news. Thank you.